So here's a quick tutorial on how to use the Cite This For Me webciter to create a works cited page for any project that you're using that requires outside sources. So the best thing to do is before you get to this step is go and find all of your sources, bookmark them, and in your Google Drive, create a document like this one that will house the list of the sources that you're using for this project. And before you actually start to go any further, have in one single window your Google Doc with your works cited page set to go. And then in each of an individual tabs, each of the web sources that you're using in this project. So hopefully you've bookmarked them and you've named them something that you know what they are. So down here are my 3 websites that I'm using for this project. They've been named by my search term. And I went and I opened each of them in a different tab. And here they are, 1, 2, 3. And then the page I'm eventually going to copy and paste the information onto. So once you've done that and you've got it all set to go, then you're going to click on the tab for one of your sources. It really doesn't matter the order that you do them in because the Cite This For Me extension will alphabetize it and put it into the correct order. So just kind of one at a time, you're going to complete these steps for each of your sources. So we'll do one together. So let's say I need to create my citation list for this source. Once I have it open on my screen, I use the extension icon for the Cite This For Me, which looks kind of like a blue box. And if you're not sure if you've got the right one, you hover on it. It says Cite This For Me webciter. Click on it, and then this box opens. Choose your citation style. Most of the time it's MLA. You may also encounter APA here in middle school. Beyond that, you may encounter the others, but if you're not sure, MLA is a pretty general standard one that gets used. So once you've chosen that tab over the others, you're on MLA. Then, once it's all set, click here where it says Add to Bibliography. A new tab will open. This lets you know what they found. So really this step is just to make sure that you're actually citing the site you mean to and not accidentally click on that icon when you're on your Google Doc or something like that. So if this is in fact the site you mean to cite, then click Continue. From this step, you're going to compare what the computer finds to the actual website itself. The things you need to really look for is author. That should be a person. If there is no person's name, then you leave it blank. Check the year of publication and then the titles. All this other stuff is usually right. So if we go back and look at our website, which we're citing, there's an actual person's name listed as the author, but Cite This For Me just put Legal Entertainment. So we actually do need to change it to her name, which is Erin M. Jacobson. It's right here. So in here, we just change this to Erin M. and then Jacobson. Then the year published, is that right? Let's see, we go and look on here. Oh, yep, 2018, July 31st, so it's nice and recent. And then we look at our page titles, how TV, Amazon's TV, Twitch TV cheats music creators is the page title, and the website is Forbes. Let's see if that's right. Here is the title of the page that is on the big website Forbes, so it is correct. Like I said, most of this other stuff is right, so once you fix anything that needs to be fixed, click on Complete Citation. So to see where it shows up, you kind of have to scroll down past this huge big advertisement, and then you're going to see what you just added here in yellow. It's the free version of Cite This For Me, which works just fine, but you have to endure some of these ads by using the free version. So once you've done that, you repeat it for the other sources that you have, which is maybe just a few, however many you have, web sources. Complete this entire process for each of your other sources. So we're going to kind of fast forward because I've already done that because you can see I have all 3 on here. Now what you want to check at this point is back here, this is the menu bar. You want to make sure you have the right citation style here because it will always just have what you last used or the default, which is Harvard. And when we did our citation here, we chose MLA. So on this menu bar, we have to also make sure it says MLA, and it's always whatever the most recent number is. So if you click on the little arrow, it gives you some choices. MLA 8th edition is here, and you really only have to worry about it if it's not already on this box. Then you've got the right style, you've got all of your stuff. Go ahead and scroll again, make sure all 3 of them are there. Then at this point, you can still do some editing. So if you let's say you put one on here twice and you want to delete one, you can hit the trash. If you need to fix something, you can edit it. This is the part 2 where it tells you what your in-text citations are. So if you need to put citation information within the text of your paper for a direct quotation or something paraphrased, this creates it for you. You would just need to click here where it says copy in-text citation, and you'd be able to insert it into your paper wherever you need it to be. Or you can just kind of look and see what it is and type it as you go. But it tells you your in-text citations, and this is your place where you can continue to edit. If everything looks good and you're ready to just put it onto your Google Doc, you can't copy and paste from here because this is still in the editing mode. So up here on this menu bar, you click on copy and paste, and then it puts it into the correct format. And it looks beautiful. It's in the correct order. And so now from here, you just highlight it, copy, go back to your Google Doc, and you paste it. Now you don't need both of these titles, so if you remember, you can delete this references one because MLA should say works cited. It's not the end of the world if you don't remember to do that though, because what's important is it's in the correct format right now. And then once you turn it in, you're all done, and you have successfully created your works cited page using the Cite This For Me extension.